Opera Europa is an organization that was founded over 20 years ago. It stemmed out of a series of different national organizations where they tried to get together to start a conversation between the different countries to compare, to experiences, to talk about problems and issues. It started off with 30 members, and when I took over, it was already at 230. So it's grown tremendously since it started up. We're a service organisation and we're there to help our members. Consequently, having a forum in which people can talk about the issues of today. We're constantly changing and evolving as, you know, the world is. I mean, 20 years ago, nobody talked about the problems of yellow facing in Madame Butterfly. What sort of costumes, wigs, makeup do you have? What is acceptable today? How should we be performing these operas? And then in many countries with a large immigration population, how do we integrate them? Because this is their country as well. All of these issues are there in human resources. We have problems with the environment. How can we make our sets and our costumes better for the environment? How can we manage our finances better? Human resources, Me Too, all of these things have changed, and they've also affected our opera world. So having an environment in which people are safe and they can openly talk to each other as adults and as professionals, it makes a big difference. A lot of countries are maybe not quite up to speed on those issues. So giving them, again, a forum, I mean, listening to the questions that come, for example, this Human Resources Forum here in Palma, you realize that it's hugely important for many of the people who are running those departments in theatres that are less affected by some of those issues today. In 2 years' time, they will be. So they want to exchange that information. This theatre has been a fantastic host. I mean, what a marvellous venue to have a meeting in. It's so inspiring and so relaxing. And I think that's one of the most important things. We try in our forums to provide a safe space. We don't record it. We want people to feel safe to exchange opinions without having to worry about who might be listening. That's very, very important. And it's not obvious today. You know, Palma is a summer resort for mass tourism. So it surprised me to come here and find out really what an exciting and high quality, high level of opera is produced here. I think that we need to get a larger audience to come in for that. You know, I'd love to see a really good Easter opera festival in Palma, you know, because cultural tourism brings extraordinarily high revenues to cities. Cultural tourism, they spend a lot of money in good restaurants, good hotels. So we need to get that message out. Come to Palma, not just for the sun and the sand and the mojitos, but also to come to Palma for the opera.